Hey, Bozo, you ever ask yourself, why is it so difficult for me to pick up girls on Facebook? Why is it so hard for me to connect with any girl over Facebook for that matter? What am I actually doing wrong? You ever ask yourself that? Well, the thing is, apart from your sheer fucking incompetence and your lack of social skills, let's say, it's pretty much these common mistakes, 11 mistakes that you continue to make, which turn girls off. Watch the fucking video. Stop thanking girls for accepting your fucking friend requests. Listen guys, this shit is not fucking charity. If a girl accepts your friend request, it isn't something that is so special or out of the ordinary or out of the blue that is deserving of you thanking her for it. It's just a fucking friend request. I see guys make this mistake all the fucking time by flocking to the girl's timeline, posting to her wall, "Hey Jessica, thanks for accepting my friend request. I appreciate it. Oh, hi beautiful. Thanks for accepting my friend request." And 9 in 10 times, the girl never fucking reciprocates by even acknowledging the post to her wall. So quit doing it. It only serves to DLV you, meaning that you demonstrate lower value and you diminish your chances just by simply doing what you would think otherwise would be a gracious move, but it comes off as weak to women. So quit doing it. Stop complimenting girls on Facebook. This is another big mistake I see guys make constantly. They get accepted, their friend requests get accepted by the girl. The first thing they do, they rush and leave these weird ass fucking compliments up and down in her status or even her inbox. Guys, every other dude is doing it. This is why generic compliments are a turn off, and it's just a bad fucking way to go about picking up girls on Facebook, because you're not the first guy that told her that she looks good or she's sexy or she's beautiful. Every other guy's doing it. Just check out the fucking comment section. So quit. Refrain from complimenting the girl. Don't do it directly if you're, let's say, you really just can't help it. Don't leave a direct compliment such as she's beautiful and so forth. If you're going to compliment because you simply can't help it, compliment her on something, let's say her style, her dress. And I don't mean, well, yo, your dress looks so good. I'm speaking of like, hey, you got style, your fashion sense is creative, and so forth. So if you got a compliment, do that. But please, refrain from the compliment as far as on her looks and her physical affectations. Leave that for later. Refrain from inboxing the girl right away. Another common mistake relative to the previous one is this one. The girl accepts a friend request. What does the average guy do 9 in 10 times? Shoot right to an inbox and try to game the girl, or let's say pick up the girl right away. Guys, that is totally the wrong approach. You have to give the girl time to, let's say, process the whole dynamics at play. You have to feel it out first. You can't just rush in there and try to seduce the girl right off the bat. You will only come off as desperate, as fucking lonely, as needy. Alright, this is common sense, but a lot of guys seem to not be able to grasp that. So please, refrain from contacting the girl through her inbox or chat message, messenger or whatever, right away. Please, don't do it. You want to wait at least 2 to 3 days, 4 days, even a week. The longer you wait, the better. Quit posting these pro-woman statuses. If you ask the average guy, what is the best route to go in which to seduce or pick up a girl? The average guy would tell you, you should obviously be nice, or you should take the route which sort of depicts you to be as pro-woman. The average nice guy, or let's say these white knights, take that route in trying to pick up girls on Facebook or anywhere in general. So they post these sort of women, femme-centric statuses on Facebook, these woman power statuses, thinking that by doing so, they will somehow be accepted by lots of women or women in general. And the reality is, it's a turn off, and you're not going to win any brownie points with women by posting these female-centric statuses. Okay? women are not going to respect it. So be a man about it and quit trying to, let's say, ally yourself with women in that sort of way. You're not a female. Leave it to women. Okay, never comment on her timeline. Why so? Okay, this isn't really a hard and fast rule, but I'll let you know why you shouldn't comment on her wall or her timeline. All right, most guys do this as an attempt to reach the girl. Let's say a guy inboxes a girl and she doesn't respond. He comments on her statuses and for some reason his comment get lost in the mix. The girl doesn't reply. So the next step is to comment on her wall directly, and somehow the girl will see it obviously because it's on her wall. She receives the notification and she will reply. Whether she replies or not is besides the point. The point is you don't want to be going to that extent in order to get a girl's attention. Posting on a girl's timeline is very fucking annoying. Believe me, I'm a guy and I know this. So imagine girls, I mean, they get bombarded with this shit constantly. So don't comment on her fucking timeline. Plus it's public and that is just another deterrent and a setback towards you picking her up. It shows too much intent. It shows that you want the girl too much. And in the early stages of the game, that is the worst thing that you want to demonstrate, that you need the girl's attention or her approval. Quit posting statuses and memes which depict women as sluts and whorebags. Now guys, on a personal level, I know sluts and whores exist. We all know. I mean, we see them all the time. But I'm not as dumb as a lot of you guys to post this shit on my Facebook. To actually post these statuses and memes that is, let's say, depicting women as sluts and whores. Though we know sluts and whores exist. So quit doing it. In keeping with the previous point, stop slut shaming. Stop these public slut shaming by posting statuses and memes, like I said in the previous point, about sluts and women being sluts and whores and so forth. Okay, if you want to blow yourself out, if you want to self-reject and let's say not get laid, which you are trying to get laid, then I implore you to fucking slut shame your ass to death. But if you're like me and any other guy who's trying to get laid, you want to refrain from slut shaming. You want to stop and quit, desist. If you're not doing it, then cool. But if you're doing it, please desist from posting statuses and pictures and memes and stuff on your Facebook, on your timeline, on anyone's timeline that is slut shaming or depicts women as whores and so forth. Please, because at the end of the day, women are going to see this shit and it's going to turn them off. So, why create problems for yourself that don't have to exist in the first place? Isn't that the logical way to look at it? I'm so bored. Who want to spend time with me statuses? Guys, quit the fucking bullshit. I have lots of male friends, to be honest, who pretty much post the same shit every night when it hits about 10, 11 p.m. I'm bored. I don't have anyone to spend time with me. Who want to come over? And as expected, not one girl ever reciprocates or replies to such a lame-ass messages. Guys, you can't constantly DLV yourself demonstrating low value by acting all needy publicly on your fucking Facebook. Girls are not going to buy it, and you're only going to tool yourself out. So quit posting these I'm so bored statuses. Stop posting dumb spectator statuses like shit like LeBron James dunking in basketball, some latest TV series or some video game that you like playing, or MLB, baseball, basketball, soccer, World Cup shit. Quit posting them, guys, because really, it's just annoying and it's a turn off. If you're into that, I understand why you'll be somewhat tempted and obliged to posting about football, soccer, basketball, LeBron James, who the fuck ever. But please, if you're trying to attract women, it is one of the fastest way to turn them the fuck off, okay? Not only, it isn't just that women aren't so enthusiastic about sports as men are generally, but guys, you come off as somewhat childish. Women are not attracted to spectators. Do your own shit. I mean, if you're personally involved in these sports, then that is a different thing because women are into jocks and the athletic types and so forth. But if you're not playing these sports, if you're only a spectator and you're only posting about them, you're not doing yourself any justice. Please quit posting about sports. Randomly friend requesting girls without firstly reading their shit. Once again, guys totally do this without even using their heads. Before I friend request a girl, personally, let's say I know nothing about her, I'm going to do some background research. I'm going to go into her profile and see what she likes, what she posts about, her personality, what she's into, and even her friends, and see what type of friends she surrounds herself with. I'm going to do all this background research in order to avoid bumping heads later on. Because, I mean, guys do it often. They'll find out that they actually friend requested a girl who, let's say, is a man hater, or a girl who posts shit on her timeline constantly about men being dogs and shit like that. I mean, you really don't want that type of girl in your life. It's not going to go anywhere, period. So do some background check before actually friend requesting a girl. Now, lastly, quit sending fucking dick pics. Dick pics are a no-no. Now don't get me wrong, guys. I send dick pics, but there's actually a specific time in the game that you want to do that, and it takes social calibration. But please, don't send dick pics as your opener unless you're just a humorous, crazy guy, and that could work. But if you're presenting yourself as someone who's, let's say, sane and stable, a dick pic would totally ruin that persona. So please refrain from sending dick pics. It's a fucking turn off, and women would just tell you straight up. I mean, guys, you know this. Quit being a dick. Stop sending dick pics. There's a time and place for everything. A dick pic is not what you send when you're trying to get to know a girl. Okay? Guys, when you will have done that, which is to avoid the 10+1 mistakes that I laid out for you here, you will see a drastic change in the way women respond to you on Facebook or online in general. Now, the hidden beauty about this isn't just Kenny saying this shit, okay? I had a female who goes by the name of Miss Bambi, and the website to her blog is below. She co-signed pretty much every step that I laid out for you guys here of what to avoid. We delve into this shit and we brainstorm every aspect of it and actually pinpointed why women get turned off by these things and what you should actually do in order to attract the girl. Okay? So you have a female's perspective and not just Kenny's on the subject of what to avoid over Facebook. And who knows best on this topic, other than women? I mean, let's keep it real here, guys. Okay? Now, on the flip side, if you want to actually have a few bag of tricks or tips in how to actually go about picking up girls over Facebook, you can grab my product at the link below. Okay?